Welcome back to the Willie Bobo Show. This week, guys, I had to I had to take some advice, and some advice I took basically let me know that I need to attack some things and be ox the light and shed some light on some subjects, man. Because yeah, right now college football was great. Over the weekend, we had some major upsets and a lot of coach firings and so on. But I think right now there's a time for me to bear down and drop some different things because it's very important right now. And the message simply, as I just alluded to, is not about football. It's about the field that we really play on every day, the streets of America. To my brothers in the trenches, the gangsters, the hustlers, the ones that claim to protect their blocks, I need y'all to listen. You kill another man, another black man over a dollar bill. You'll die for colors that don't feed your children. You'll spill blood for a block that the city owns and that the bank controls. And when ICE kicks down your door or your neighbor's door, and when the police brutalize our mothers and our sisters and our brothers, where you at? We've been trained to turn rage inward. We fight each other, but now our heads really are on the chopping block. So I think it's about time we stand up with some real compassion and fight oppression. We're defending invisible borders while the real enemy draws new ones around us every single day. It's called redlining. Most of you probably don't know what I'm talking about. And I think it's time for you to educate yourselves on exactly what this war is all about. Our people need protection, not from each other, but from the system that profits from our pain. The same system that builds prisons, more prisons than schools. The same system of prisons that is now suing certain states because they're not producing enough criminals to keep them open. Bob Barker's family is the one, well, two of the families that run major business in the prisons. The other family is the Bush family. The Bush family runs all the commissary. The Barker family runs all of the linens, the jumpsuits, the towels, things of that nature. So now these people are pissed off because they're not making as many billions on the backs of slave labor, which basically is what this is coming down to. This is the same system that floods our hoods with poison while preaching peace from marble floors. So if you call yourself a gangster, be a protector. Be a shield for your people, not a sword against them. Because when the wolves come for the flock, silence is betrayal. America, this one's for you. What's happening out there, this chaos, this division, it's not by accident. I hope you know that. It's planned mayhem. They want us arguing over color while rich rewrite systems and rules of the game. They keep us busy fighting over crumbs while they eat a whole leaf. They feed us misinformation, underfund our schools, and call it equality. But the truth simply is this isn't a race war anymore. It's a class war. Poor white kids, poor black kids, both being lied to. The system teaches them to fear each other instead of seeing that they're on the same side of the sinking ship. White kids don't learn about the beauty, brilliance, and trauma of black history, but they also don't learn the full truth about their own. They're taught white pride, without accountability. And that ignorance breeds hate on both sides. When education fails, both sides lose. We all take shorts. And that's the design. Keep the people blind, keep the rich comfortable. But we can't afford blindness anymore. The price of ignorance now is extinction. Pay attention. So now you really have to ask, where do we go from here? What's the plan? We start by rebuilding us. Step one, create neighborhood watch networks of our own. Not to spy, not to do anything like that. We're not being nosy, we're trying to protect. If ICE or police step outside the law, the community must have eyes, cameras, and accountability. Step two, educate our youth. Community centers, online schools, mentorships. Look, we're supposed to teach to each, okay? We need to pass down wisdom, not trauma. That's really all we pass down is trauma. These things become genetically embedded within us. I don't know if you know this or not, people. It's like alcoholism. Over a course of decades, alcoholism actually binds itself to the genetic makeup of a person before they're born. These traumas are naturally embedded with us, and we continue to pass them on in many different ways. How can we continue to do this? Because if that's the way that we get down, the question is, how the fuck do you expect us to get up? Step three, financial unity. We start by spending our dollars with each other again. Stop feeding corporations that exploit us. And you see, the thing is, when I speak to a lot of my Mexican friends, they all say the same thing. And it's with no disrespect, it's just factual information. We don't fuck with y'all because you guys don't spend your money with each other. You guys don't have unity. You guys don't know how to stick together because the first instinct that you guys have is to stick each other up. They didn't lie. As soon as you see that brother out there shining, instead of you asking him, hey, yo, how can I get down? Your first instinct is, I'm going to take what you have. Because either I'm too unintelligent, too uneducated, or just too much of a fucking nigger to actually think correctly. And yeah, I said it. Because if you know your vocabulary, you would understand exactly what that means. Not negas nagusa, as to which it refers to as we have lovingly coined it, but a fucking nigger, an ignorant motherfucker who just can't get it right, man. We got too many of them motherfuckers walking around and this shit's gotta stop. We are in a different time, people. I can't believe when I'm listening to hip hop, still, we talking about bullets and pumps on bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're just falling into the plan. That's not creating the financial unity that we need. We're not standing together when we have divisive music. Do we not realize how music really rules a lot of things that go on with us internally? It's a frequency, people. It's the frequency that moves us, it generates us, it makes us who we are. And this is the pollution that you want to put out. There's no accountability, no responsibility. See how it goes back to step one? Accountability. That's something that black people have a fucking problem with. Accountability. And it's like Brother Malcolm said, you can't tell a brother the truth. You can't. You dare not, because he can't accept it. Step four, political power. Local elections, they decide too much about policies in our streets, our schools, and we have got to stop letting that happen. We really do. Stop ignoring the ballot box. Straight up. There's a lot of us out there that, and I'm one of them, who felt like, voting for what? Nobody looks like me is going to be in that piece. And please understand, Barack Obama didn't do a fucking thing. He couldn't. There was a system already in place. All things before this person puts his ass in that Oval Office seat, all things have been in place. They already know what's going to happen because political contributions dictated what was going to happen. Did y'all really think that he was going to get into office and do a whole lot for black people? The motherfucker would have been peeled within a week. Think about it. Everybody has their own personal agenda with this, and we need to have our own personal political agenda when it comes down to things that are under our control. We can control where our money goes. We can control politically, politically how our schools are being educated. Yeah, there's a big dumbass up in Capitol Hill right now, man. And he's going to make it hard. But the thing is, the government should be afraid of its people. The people should not be afraid of its government. It's quite simple. Step five, spiritual grounding. I don't care what you believe in. I really personally don't care. No matter what your belief, we need more moral alignment. Because without soul, revolution becomes chaos. And let me ask you this, black people. What revolution have you ever known of that did not include bloodshed? That's the reason why red is on certain flags. We don't need more talk. We need more strategy. We need structure. We need love and courage because, like Brother Malcolm said, I think it's time to stop singing and start swinging. And as one great poet once announced, there's a war going on outside no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever. And let me be clear, that jiggy shit is over. The war is on. So, family, I really hope that, and if tonight's message did hit your soul, don't just sit there. Share it. Talk about it. Live it. This is the Willie Bobo Show, a voice for the people, by the people. And we're bringing truth every week, no filters, and I don't have any fear. Please understand that. I try to keep it light with college football and nice historical facts and everything like that, but sometimes I need to let you people know that I'm a dangerous light-skinned motherfucker and I'm here to fight for all things that are right. Because an injustice anywhere is an injustice, as Sister Soldier said. So if you got something to say, something to fight for, or just want to be heard, reach out. We're opening up the lines for next week's episode. I want to hear from you. Hit that like, subscribe button. Follow me on YouTube at The Willie Bobo Show. TikTok at Hakeem Green 21, Instagram at Oxtalight, and of course on Facebook at Hakeem Green. Because the movement don't stop, it multiplies. And until next week, stay awake, stay strong, don't sleep, stay steady. Peace.